Lindor towards right center field. This one is back. It is gone!
Welcome back, everybody. Episode 20 and TDubbs. We have a coach.
Finally.
Goes, Charles Huff
Mm-hmm.
is coming to the bluff.
Yep.
The Huff is on the bluff.
Mm-hmm.
And I am dressed like Charles Huff.
Yeah.
If you've seen any videos, he coaches in a vest most times.
Mm-hmm.
Dug deep in the closet, found this one, T-Dubs. I like it, though. I feel kind of Chucky. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to get into that just a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. I think in the middle of the week we'll probably have a deep dive on Charles and what he runs and stuff like that, but we can hit the corners right now.
Yeah.
I guess we plan on watching the games from previous seasons and see what he does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Wait, one more thing. So he go? Well, I don't think he goes in, but didn't Rodriguez Clark play at Southern Miss?
yeah, I don't know if he wasn't there though.
I think he was at Marshall or something. He
Yeah,
might
he
have
was
been
at
at Alabama.
No, he was at, we'll go through it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So what's your initial thoughts when you read Charles Huff?
I was kind of disappointed. Well, I wasn't really disappointed, but I wanted Dan Mullen.
Yeah.
But I was fine with Huff all the way.
Yeah, you want me to tell you my complete
He
thoughts?
was always my second option.
You want me to tell you my thoughts?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody on X probably needs to hear this because I got called out by a couple of people. Rightfully so, but it was a fun call out. Here's what I want to say, okay? I was real big, and you can confirm this. We talked all week. I wanted Will Stein.
Yeah.
But I told you, I was like, the coaching carousel is too volatile. He's not going to come.
Yeah.
Because he's going to get a P4 job. Then I kind of talked to some people, and I said, man, Colin Klein's good. And then I saw John Maddox. He wrote, and John Maddox did not miss hardly at all in this coaching cycle. But he was like, bro, K-State. And I was like, it ain't even open. And then next thing you know, that guy retires. So John Maddox, great job from Tigers Tonight and On 3. They do phenomenal On 3 work. And then I kind of started reading around, and I was like, what about Holman Wiggins? A&M too. And there's a lot of good guys. And I'll tell you this, Hartline going to USF, that makes sense for USF, but it wouldn't have made sense for us.
Mm-mm.
I think that's a good hire for them, not for us.
Yeah.
But anyway, so got through, and then Friday night we watched some championship football, and Jerry Mack's team came back and won.
Mm-hmm.
And for the last week, it was Jerry Mack or Dan Mullen. So I'll tell you this, I was on the Dan Mullen train, if at all you could get him.
Yeah.
People made it sound like they could get him. Apparently the money guys wanted him. But it was always going to be a long shot. We went to Vegas. It's nice there.
Yeah, it is.
And apparently he likes it there. I don't blame him for liking it there. But so from what I read, I think they tried one more time just after the conference title games. Couldn't get him. But in the meantime, they had interviewed Huff and really liked him.
Yeah.
But people were talking about Jerry Mack because he was from Memphis. So we watched the game. And at the end of the game, I loved his enthusiasm.
Yeah.
So I kind of was like, okay, if it ain't Mullen, go Jerry Mack.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I stayed up till about 1:30 or 2 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, and I got a message, and they said it was Huff, and it was Charles Huff. So then at first I was like, no, man. I was like, come on. But then I started doing research. And Walker, everything I've seen, I love about the guy.
Mm-hmm.
So, we talk a lot about the way that coaches act and stuff, and he has a fire and an enthusiasm that's natural. And I know this is going to besmirch Silverfield. I don't mean it this way, but it's just the truth in my eyes. I could be wrong. I felt like his is always very rehearsed and very like the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Charles is very smart, intellectual, and funny, but he has got this fire in his gut that I want my coaching staff to have.
Yeah.
And Silverfield, to me, never had it, unless he did it behind closed doors. But again, I like it out in the open.
Yeah, he always said the same thing right before games. I can't remember what it is now.
60 minutes, relentless effort.
Yeah.
OTB, TTB, on the ball, take the ball. Okay, gentlemen. Right?
One thing I have to say, we were at the Alabama basketball game when the Arkansas posted him hyping up the fans.
Yeah.
He was like a cornball.
Yeah, he cornballed it.
Yeah.
And I commented on Devin Walker, Grind City Media.
Mm-hmm.
He said, what do you think about this? I said, he's fake, man. He didn't do that the whole game, so he wasn't all in. He didn't do it relentless for 60 minutes. Even though it's a 40-minute game. But anyway, so when you look at that, we did a lot of research. We were looking around. I want to say one thing that I think people really need to know before we get into the coaching tree He was at a coaching clinic speaking, Charles Huff, and he said something that hit the nail on the head for me. And he basically, I mean, for lack of better words, because I'm not as good as he is, he basically said, you got to build a culture, but a culture comes from the players. You can't tell the people what to do. You can't tell people what the culture is, because then it's just rules.
Mm-hmm.
That is what I think Silverfield did. And I think it helps a lot of people. But if you're just saying over and over again, we're all in, we're going to do it the right way, we're going to have great grades, that's just rules.
Mm.
The culture is you hold people accountable, but the kids make the culture.
Yeah.
And so I think a lot of people are going to want to play for him.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to bring some good dudes. And I'm excited about what 2026 is going to be.
Yeah, two things I have to say. I heard there's 15 to 20 people that were coming with him.
Oh, really?
There's this linebacker named Chris Jones.
Dude, you see that picture? I'm going to put it up right now.
Yeah, put it up there.
Look at that, dude.
That kid. I want him so bad.
Dude, he will be a stud. I think I read last before the conference championships, he was 7th in the nation in tackles.
Gee.
Yeah.
That's like a Chandler Morton, but stronger.
Yeah. Can I go through Charles Huff's career so everybody knows?
Yep.
Okay. He was a fullback, tight end, and a guard and a center at Hampton University.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay. Played 4 years or 5 years? I think 5. 01, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, played 5 years. 01 to 05. After he got out of coaching, after he got done playing, he started in 06 Tennessee State offensive line. All right, then he moved for 2 years at Tennessee State to tight ends and special teams.
Mm-hmm.
09 got his first P5 at the time job, Maryland, where he was an assistant offensive line coach. Then back to Hampton, where he graduated in 10. And then in 2011 went to Vanderbilt as the offensive quality control, which that's a job up and coming. Then left for the Buffalo Bills, so he's got that NFL experience. Ryan Silverfield claimed the same thing. Then he went back in 2013, Western Michigan, and then his career kind of took off again, where he went for 4 years at Penn State as running backs and special teams coach for James Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
Then he left because if people remember in 18, Joe Moorhead was on Franklin's staff. He took the head job at Mississippi State. So he was with Franklin and all that until 17. Then in 18, left and was the assistant head coach and running game coordinator for Joe Moorhead, SEC school. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Then you look back on it right after that because Moorhead got fired. He got canned after 1 year. In 19 and 20, he was Alabama's associate head coach for Nick Saban.
Jeez.
Okay? And then, he wanted to be a head gig. So after those 2 years, in 21 through 24, he was Marshall's head coach. And then he was at Southern Miss last year. And guys, not only that, we need to talk about his first year at Marshall, 7-6, went to the New Orleans Bowl.
Yeah, and also, Marshall, they were a horrible program before that.
Yes.
They were horrible.
Okay, then in 2022, 9-4, won the Myrtle Beach Bowl. All right. 2023 went 6-7 because he lost the Frisco Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
In 2024, they went 10-3, and if I remember right, they canceled the Independence Bowl because they were supposed to be in it.
Mm-hmm.
And so he made that bowl game too. And then in 2025, Southern Miss went 7-5. They just accepted a New Orleans Bowl. So every year he's been a head coach, he's been in a bowl game.
It's pretty good.
Okay, so all you Ryan Silverfield homers is the same thing. Okay? All right, and then looking at that, his total record is 39-25. Silverfield is 50-25 with one more year.
Well, he's going to go undefeated with Memphis, so it'll be the same thing.
Oh, I like that. Good attitude. So all this, Larry Porter 2.0, Ryan Silverfield's better, y'all are complete buffoons. And I might wear long sleeve shirts and a vest until he loses, and I'll be wearing it for a couple of years.
Yep.
All right. And lastly, this is what I'll say too. When you look on X and the coach or all the Southern Miss fans are mad because their coach left and they're making mad comments, then you got a winner.
Yep.
Right? Because everybody I looked at except for Memphis Homer, which is probably Silverfield's burner account, is the only one defending Silverfield. Everybody else is Arkansas's wanting to talk crap, and we're like, hey, man, we're happy for you.
Yeah, I'm not being mean, but when Silverfield left, we were like, oh, yeah.
I know, dude. I was working because it was Cyber Monday or for Sunday, and I texted you and was like, no, I can't text him. I got to call him. So then I called you, and you're like, no, he didn't. I was like, yeah, he did. He goes, no, he didn't.
Yeah, but you said first goalish took the Auburn. I said, no, when you said Silver, I'm like, no, he didn't. And I saw it pop up on the screen, on the little thing where it says all the things.
Yeah.
It says Silverfield expected to, or finalizing new deal with Arkansas. I'm like, there is no way that just happened. And the day before, I said everything big's gonna happen when you're at work.
Yeah, and it did. It really did. Okay, and last thing I want to say about Huff, then we'll go to the next segment. People's talking about his record versus winning teams. Guys, I know Silverfield's record was bad against winning teams, 12-20. Huff was somewhere along the same lines, like 19-18 or 9-18 or something like that. Can we get real here? Silverfield did it with everything in the G5, the most money ever. He did it with 2 cellar dwellers that he got out of the cellar and brought them up to the penthouse. Okay, and lastly, if everybody had winning records against winning teams, there would be no losing teams.
Yeah, also there was a video where he said, yeah, we can get just about any player we want in the G5.
Yeah.
There's even a video of him saying that.
I know. So this is what I want to say. Like, you got to be rational about this. We're mad at Silverfield for having a losing record because he had all the money and the resources around him.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say the same thing about Charles. He had nothing.
Yeah, he literally had nothing.
And again, if everybody has a winning record against winning teams, there would be no losing teams. Right? Okay. So we are officially Huff on the Bluff.
Mm-hmm.
We are excited.
Huff Daddy.
Huff Daddy is going to be in town. I'm thinking they're saying announcing on Tuesday. So after Tuesday, I probably want to watch that presser, and then I'm going to go deep dive into kind of what his philosophies are.
Yeah, isn't that way we get $1 million off his buyout if we sign him after Tuesday?
No, I think his buyout is $1 million, but if you sign him after the 8th, it goes down to $750,000. But people forget we get $625,000 for Cramsey and $1.5 million from Ryan, so we're still netting like $800 and something thousand. Okay. All right. So after all of that, do you want to do winners and losers of this coaching cycle?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Number one, obviously, is going to be somebody that made their name after us, John SUMorALL.
Yeah, that's a good hire right there.
You think so?
Yeah, he has experience. Well, like as a coach, not head coach, but like
he's head coach experience too.
I think he's not gonna be good at Florida for like 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's gonna get in the flow of things and like might bring him to SEC championship.
Okay.
Or be close.
Give me a grade. Give me a grade. A, B, C, D.
I'm gonna give it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it like a A-.
Oh, okay. All right. Next up, Eric Morris, Oklahoma State.
Yeah, I just don't really understand this one.
Maybe a quick draw. I think culturally though, it's probably a good fit. But you know.
Yeah, I know it sounds bad, but I'm gonna have to give it a D-.
Oh gosh. Okay.
It's like, wasn't he like bad at North Texas like 2 years before that or something?
I don't think he's there. Yeah, but I mean 500.
Yeah, that's a D- for me.
Okay. Alex Golish, Auburn.
Yeah, he has better resources. He can get anywhere he wants. I'm gonna have to give that at A+.
Oh wow. Okay. What?
And he's beaten Power 4 teams this year.
True. That is very true. Okay, let's go next. What about replacing him, Brian Hartline at USF?
Yeah, I know he's gonna be a head coach, but like I feel like he needs to stay as a receiver coach at Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
But also people forget if he's gonna call the offense, he was demoted to receivers coach because he had trouble calling the offense.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So some people don't know that. So I'm gonna have to give that a B+.
Okay. Next up, let's go to Virginia Tech, James Franklin.
A+.
Just straight up off the cuff.
Just A+.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, you
go. Okay. What about Kendall going from Toledo to UConn?
I don't really know about this dude. I don't know what he does, because I don't know him. I'm gonna have to give him a D. I just don't know like what he does and stuff.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with him.
All right. Next up, we're going to go to Penn State, Matt Campbell.
Yeah, he was at Iowa State, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he had anything except a great QB and Rocco Beck.
Okay. So
overall, he'll probably go about 5-7 3 years and get fired. So C-.
Okay. What about next? We're gonna go with What's the James Madison guy?
Bob Chesney.
What about Chesney to UCLA?
Yeah, I saw Jamie's record was like, or strength of schedule was like 123.
Yeah, it was at the tail end.
And for that reason, they might give him like some time to rebuild. UCLA because like they weren't good, they haven't been good this past year and stuff. So overall, with him as a coach, I'll give it a B minus. I think they're gonna give him time to like rebuild and stuff.
Okay. Replacing him, what about Bill Napier going to James Madison? Oh, Sonny Billy.
A plus.
A plus. I think he'll be good in the Sun Belt.
He can. I'm not gonna say he can win in the Power 4 like SEC.
Yeah.
But he has like what 5 or 6 wins every year.
Yeah.
So if he has that JMU schedule,
Mm-hmm.
he'll go 12-0 and make the playoffs every single year.
You're right. Well, they're gonna change it now that 2 got in.
Yeah. But he'll get up to 16. Well, they're gonna expand it, but he'll probably get an at-large.
Yeah, he's got a good shot. Okay, next one. What about Jim Mora going to Colorado State?
Yeah, people were expecting him to take a Power 4 job, which I was confused about that. I'm going to have to give that an A minus. I like Jim Mora.
Yeah, I do too. I think that would have been a good name if Silverfield would have opened up.
Yeah, that's who I told you I wanted at first.
Yeah. Okay, what about North Texas going with Neil Brown? You know, used to be at Troy and then went to West Virginia.
I think he's going to have great success there. So I'm going to give that an A minus.
Okay. What about old Lane Kiffin going to LSU?
People are going to call him traitor?
Yeah, probably.
Watch out, Cam. A plus.
Oh, Cam. Somebody got to feel this.
Plus.
Okay, so, and now speaking about Cam, what about Pete Golding?
You bum. Bro, his hair looks like he's in the 20s. In his 20s. They're showing him when they were doing the real thing. Yeah. He has like curls down there.
Got that flow, bro. Okay, what about
D minus.
D minus. Oh my jeez. Okay, what about Michigan State bringing in old Northwestern coach Pat Fitzgerald?
Yeah, he didn't really do nothing at Northwestern.
He's okay.
Didn't he get into some lawsuit or something?
Yeah, they got some stuff happening, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know what it is. I just saw that he did one. And where did he go again?
Michigan State.
D minus.
Okay. What about taking the interim tag off of UAB's coach Alex Mortensen?
Yeah.
Bro won 2 games, Memphis and Tulsa.
University.
Yeah, we ain't gonna say that.
So C minus. I think
better than what they had.
Yeah, well, that's not saying much. Is he still going to call it the offensive plays?
I'm assuming he probably will. Yeah.
D plus.
They should have got Bill Clark. They went to Sanford.
Yeah.
No, not Bill Clark. John Gross. They should have got John Gross. Sorry, Bill Clark was their old coach.
Where'd he go?
John Gross went to Sanford.
Oh, he went to Sanford?
Yeah, they should have got him.
Actually, I'm going to give it a D plus.
Okay. All right, and then we're going to do, what about Kentucky with Will Stein?
Yeah. I really like that hire. He was OC at Michigan. Or no, not Oregon.
Yeah.
He played quarterback in college.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give that an A plus.
Yeah, I like Will Stein. I like the offensive runs too. And hey, man, people talking about James Madison not having a shot. Oregon's going to play them without both coordinators.
I know. Are they staying or no? They already gone?
They're already gone. I don't know. They might stay. I don't know, TDubbs. I don't know. All right, last 2. You ready?
Find it real quick.
Last 2 in this segment. You ready? Arkansas, Ryan Silverfield.
Whew. E minus.
You that hating?
But under your checks grade, A plus.
Can I tell you this? From a Memphis standpoint, A plus higher. From an Arkansas standpoint, D minus higher. So you settle at a C average. So a C. All right, and then lastly, Charles Huff at the University of Memphis.
A plus.
A plus? I'm gonna tell you what I got.
I'm gonna give it out of 100. I'm gonna give it a 99.
Okay. Right now, he is a B, a solid B, at 84. If he brings back Sutton and Arrington, or AJ, either one, and he brings in a good OC and his defensive staff, it could very easily be an A.
We want Arrington.
Dude, I'm all about it. I'm all about Arrington.
Yeah, I love Arrington.
Okay. So after that, let's talk real quick about the conference championship results, and then we'll go into bowl matchups, and then we'll be done.
Okay.
Okay, so what did you think about the conference titles? We had 2 TVs
Yeah.
and watched a bunch of football.
Mhm.
So first up, I think we had Jacksonville State, Kennesaw State. Great game. Did it turn out like we thought? We were going for Jacksonville State, weren't
Oh no. Yeah, we were going for. You were going for Jacksonville State. I was kind of going for Kennesaw State.
we? Yeah,
I want to see what Jerry Mack's about.
yeah. I swapped halfway through.
Well, it was just we didn't we flipped it on sometimes, bro. It was like a high school game.
It did. It felt like
That was a horrible game to watch. The only good play we saw was
that 4th and 14.
Yeah, that 4th and 14. That 6'8" Moss and a kid.
Yeah.
And the camera angle turning to.
What about that? What about that punter hitting that returner on the safety punt, and he fumbled it like 20 yards?
Oh yeah.
Okay. What was the other game at that time? James Madison and Troy.
James Madison and Troy.
Very good game. They were throwing snow at Troy.
Oh yeah, they're throwing at their punters.
Yeah.
But I heard Jamie fans are like, what are they going to do? Arrest or take out every single fan?
Yeah, yeah. And good for JMU for winning, but Troy put up a heck of a fight, man.
All right, I got the answers. They're both leaving. The Ducks are adding Tosh Lapoy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. No, he's leaving. Tosh Lapoy's leaving to Cal.
Oh.
But is he staying on to coach?
Oh no, they're both leaving.
So they're out.
Yeah. They got the goal.
Dude, James Madison's going in there and running down their throat with that quarterback.
Oh yeah, Wanda Barnett.
Yeah. Okay. So James Madison won, and then we watched. Who was the 2 night games?
2 night games like Saturday or
Friday.
Tulane.
Oh yeah, we watched Tulane, North Texas. That turned out like we thought it was going to turn out.
I was going for North Texas.
Yeah, I was too, but I'm trying to keep this fake rivalry that Ryan wanted to make with Tulane. But I mean, they got some bad, cool uniforms. Like I don't want to cheer against them. And then also, we watched our West Coast team, UNLV. Hey, shout out our other team, their coach, UNLV.
Win-win for us.
Yeah, they looked good with the gray. I mean, but it still turned out kind of how everybody thought it was going to turn out.
Mm-hmm. We were watching it. We thought Bryce tipped the ball.
Yeah, I think Bryce tipped that pass in the first quarter.
Yeah, we were watching it. So, Bryce, if you see this,
yes.
Let us know.
Shout out, B. Okay, so then you go into Saturday morning, the Big 12 championship game. Mm-hmm. Exactly like we thought. Texas Tech is the best team money can buy.
Yeah. Wasn't their coach, Gano was even saying this. What he said, was he a high school coach last
year? Yeah, he was.
Oh, Joseph McGuire, just like Gregory Gasson.
So then we moved into the next game. Oh, earlier that morning into the MAC championship.
I didn't watch that.
Western Michigan had a running back that just ran all over the Red Hawks.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
I didn't watch it either.
I didn't either. And then Alabama against Georgia. Woo, buddy. If that's what you call a football game, they need to change what they do in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, just like you hear.
Yeah.
It was that type of game. I couldn't really watch most of it because I was with my basketball team getting ready to play. But I heard Ryan Williams had like a couple good plays, and like he has like it would have been make it 14. He dropped the ball in the end zone, and went right through his hands.
Oh man, that's not good.
There's like a leaked thing that said he was talking to LSU and Auburn.
Oh really?
And then Cam Coleman was talking to who was it? South Carolina and Alabama. What if we get Cam Coleman and Ryan Williams leaves LSU?
It might happen. I mean, it can. Okay, and then the 1 versus 2 matchup. It was a good game. We were going for Indiana, obviously. But dude, can we talk about how Mendoza acts just like that dude from Brooklyn Nine-Nine? I know you didn't watch that show, but he's kind of cornballish.
What? Is this like him?
Yeah, like that's not a Heisman. Like, go ahead and give it. Like, you need something.
Just saying, bro.
You need something in between Mendoza and Pavia.
That's what normal. I'm saying. Yes, exactly. Like, bro, like I was like kind of looking like, is this like how he talks? Because I don't want to say something like make fun of him.
They're the perfect glue.
Let's flip and go.
Let's flip and go.
But like I didn't want to be. I was gonna say something, but I'm like, nah, it's gonna sound mean if he has like some disability I don't know about.
Yeah. Okay, and then lastly, we stayed up to watch
Gee, that was
Virginia versus Duke. Dude, Duke shows why they lost 5 games. And if you're mad about Tulane or JMU getting in, if Duke would have got in,
That would have been horrible.
They would have gotten curb stomped. So, hey, congratulations to Tulane and JMU for making the playoff, and congratulations to the ACC for being the 6th best conference this year. Congratulations. So, after all that, let's finish by running through the bowls and you quickly picking winners and losers. Okay?
Okay. Starting with all the other bowl games, not the playoff games?
Yeah, no playoffs. All right. First one is the Cricket Celebration Bowl. South Carolina State, Prairie View A&M. Go.
Jackson State.
They're not playing.
Oh.
South Carolina State.
South Carolina State.
Okay.
I'm just used to them being.
You're used to them winning it.
Yeah.
All right. The buckled up. Oh, sorry. The bucked up LA Bowl, presented by Kronk, Boise State, Washington.
Boise State.
Okay. Salute to Veterans Bowl, Jacksonville State versus Troy, which is actually an old-time rival.
Troy.
I'm going Jack State. Troy just put all the effort in last game. And it's actually 2 conference champion runner-ups.
Oh, yeah.
All right. The Cure Bowl, Old Dominion versus South Florida.
South Florida.
I'm going South Florida, too. 68 Ventures Bowl, Louisiana Cajuns versus Delaware Blue Hens.
Give me underdog in Delaware.
Okay. Xbox Bowl, Missouri State, Arkansas State.
Arkansas State.
Myrtle Beach Bowl, Kennesaw State, Western Michigan. That's a good game.
Kennesaw State.
I want Kennesaw State, but Western Michigan got that running back.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Gasparilla Bowl, Memphis versus North Carolina State.
I want to say Memphis.
Okay. Choose who you want.
C.J. Bailey, North
So make a choice.
Carolina State. Cannon did not give me Memphis.
Okay. I got Memphis. Circle the wagon. The boys come back. They're producing for Huff. Memphis Tigers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then after that, we're going to have a first round. I'm just doing it in order if they play.
Mm-hmm.
First round matchup Friday night, 9 Alabama versus 8 Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Alabama's been playing in church just the last few games.
True. Number 10, Miami versus at 7 A&M.
Give me Miami. They're going to have a chip on their shoulder.
Okay. 6 Ole Miss hosting 11 Tulane.
Ole Miss has Pete Golding with John SUMorALL coming off. If he loses, he goes to Florida. Yeah. If he wins, he goes. And I think Tulane's going to win.
Nice. Okay. Number 12, James Madison in Eugene versus Oregon.
The no coordinators are going to win.
Okay. All right. The Bush's Boca Raton Bowl, Toledo versus Louisville.
Blue.
Okay. New Orleans Bowl, Western Kentucky versus Southern Miss without Charles Huff.
Southern Miss without Charles Huff.
You're going with Southern Miss.
Yeah.
Okay. The Frisco Bowl, Scooters Coffee, UNLV versus Ohio. UNLV running Rebs. The Hawaii Bowl, California versus Hawaii.
California, because they got Sacapala Latte.
Okay.
And Hawaii looked atrocious when they played UNLV. Or UNLV was so good, but Cal.
Okay. The Game Above Sports Bowl, Central Michigan versus Northwestern.
Northwestern.
Okay. The Rate Bowl, New Mexico versus Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Oh, I got New Mexico. First Responders Bowl, UTSA versus Florida International.
FIE.
Okay. Military Bowl, Pittsburgh, ECU.
ECU.
Yeah, they're going to be tough. I got Pitts, though. Pinstripe Bowl, Penn State, Clemson.
3-0 Penn State.
Fenway Bowl, UConn versus Army.
UConn.
Okay. Pop-Tarts Bowl, Georgia Tech versus BYU.
BYU.
Okay. Probably the best bowl game by name. The Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl presented by Gin and Juice by Dre and Snoop. Miami versus Fresno State.
Fresno State.
All right. North Texas versus San Diego State in the New Mexico Bowl.
Arizona State.
North Texas versus San Diego State.
San Diego State.
Yeah, San Diego State's going to win that one.
I was thinking of Arizona, because I saw them on that.
Oh. What about the Gator Bowl, Virginia versus Missouri?
Missouri.
Yeah. Texas Bowl, LSU versus Houston.
LSU.
Cool. The Birmingham Bowl, which was stupid, should have got Memphis, but whatever. Georgia Southern versus Appalachian State.
Appalachian State was the team?
That's the team, yeah.
Appalachian State.
Okay. Independence Bowl, Coastal Carolina versus La Tech.
Coastal.
Okay. Music City Bowl, Tennessee versus Illinois.
Tennessee. Peak Orange.
Yep. Alamo Bowl, USC versus TCU.
TCU.
ReliQuest Bowl, Iowa versus Vandy.
Vandy.
Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl, Arizona State versus Duke.
I don't want to say it, but Duke.
Cheez-It Citrus Bowl, Michigan versus Texas. Texas, yeah. The SRS Distribution Las Vegas Bowl, Nebraska versus Utah.
They don't got Raiola. He broke his leg, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, still give me Nebraska.
Nebraska?
Yeah. Doesn't like TDP have where they were talking about getting a bowl or sponsoring a bowl game or something?
We said we wanted them to.
We
weren't talking about it. It'd be cool if they did the Birmingham Bowl, though.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to come back to the big bowls. Lockheed Martin Armed Forces, Rice versus Texas State.
Texas State.
Okay. Liberty Bowl, Navy versus Cincy.
Cincy.
All right. The Holiday Bowl, Arizona versus SMU.
SMU.
Okay. The Mayo Bowl, Wake Forest versus Mississippi State.
Jeff Levy's going to get Mayo on him.
Oh, so they'll be 6-7 after the win. 6-7. Keep the streak going. All right, Goodyear Cotton Bowl. It looks like you'll have Miami, number 10, versus number 2, Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Okay. And it looks like you have number 5 versus number 5 Oregon versus number 4 Texas Tech in the Orange Bowl.
Tech.
All right, and then did you say Oklahoma, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the Rose Bowl, Oklahoma versus Indiana.
Indiana.
All right, and then you got Tulane versus Georgia.
Yep.
In the Sugar Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got?
Georgia.
Okay, and then in the Fiesta Bowl, who is that going to be? That'll be Tech.
Georgia and Fiesta is Georgia and Ohio State.
Who you got?
All right, Georgia.
Okay, and then in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl,
I got Texas.
Who's playing? Texas Tech and who?
Wait, Peach Bowl?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got Indiana.
Versus Tech.
Mm-hmm.
You got Indiana beating them?
Yeah.
All right, and then the National Championship, January 19th. Who do you got winning it versus Georgia and Indiana?
I got Georgia 38-14.
Yeah. Georgia's probably going to win it. Even though I think I would like to see Texas Tech.
I would. I just don't think they
I'm going, just so you know this, I'm going for every underdog.
can.
And then when we get to the other ones, I'm going for Texas Tech or Indiana.
I'm going for Bama.
Well, they're an underdog.
Yeah, sure.
9-8. All right, so that is going to be a nice bowl game. The one thing I want to say before we wrap up bowl season is Nebraska. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I said Nebraska. Notre Dame. Sit up and check yourself, because you even got whoever it was, your AD or whoever, deleting tweets because you're so dumb. But to put out a post saying, I'm going to take my ball and go home, and then next year, if you're in the top 12, you're automatically in because of a contract you wrote. How about you just take your ball and go to another country? Nobody cares.
Yeah. Go to what, Ireland?
Yeah, I mean, maybe you'll win every game there. Sorry. But now, did they lose the 2 playoff teams? Yes, they did. A&M and Miami. But guess what? If they got the spot they wanted, which is Miami, you wouldn't have lost the 2.
Yeah, you would won.
So, I honestly think what people need to be more mad about instead of Notre Dame's dumb butts is BYU lost twice
To the same thing.
to the team that you ranked 4th.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, I hate BYU, but, whatever. And then lastly, I'll say this. Guys, every other sport does it right. So for us to just not say every conference champion and then some at-large gets in, you're doing it wrong anyway. And for every P4 fan or school that's mad about how it turned out, you keep changing the rules to try to benefit yourself, and you've done so much stupid damage that you let two G5s in. Ha 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 ha. So now you're going to change it next year for us not to be able to get it. But guess what? Do it like every other body does it, and you won't have these problems, but you're too money hungry, and you're probably going to end up winding up killing the Bulls.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, thank God we didn't go to the Big 12 where two teams opt out and they're paying a total of $500,000 each because they decided not to play. And then Notre Dame's the third one. I hope you enjoy this bowl season because it looks like you're ruining it for everybody else in the future. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Lastly, before we sign out, TDubbs, we need to let everybody know your Springville Tigers boys basketball team is 8-0 after pretty much cruising past Leeds. And Leeds, you're supposed to be a formidable opponent. What happened?
They all left for football.
Oh, no, sorry, Leeds.
College football.
Sorry, Leeds. So we're 8-0 going into a big games this week. I think area play starts this week.
Moody tomorrow.
They've got Moody and then Hayden maybe on Friday.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, Hayden's become a slow rival. Like, don't be mad at us because you live in the sticks, right?
Yeah. Hayden's got like some guy. I don't know who it is, but somebody said there's like this person that recruits like high school basketball. His name's like Mr. Pringle or something.
Yeah.
And he says they got like somebody named Josh Morton. It's like 6'5" and can dunk. Is that at home?
I'm not sure. I gotta look. I think it might be at home.
He's 6'5" and can dunk.
Wow. Well, we're gonna have to do something as a podcast for the student body to get them out there. I'm thinking rally towels.
That'd be good.
Okay. All right. And then lastly, TDubbs, do you want to sign us out?
Please, Chris Jones, please come to Memphis.
We will not buy you anything because we don't know if it's against the rules, but we will give you an NIL deal for $1 a month to sponsor our SUMorALL podcast.
Mm-hmm. And we'll put a big 35 up there, right here.
Yeah, big 35. So that's $12 a year. Okay. Right?
Yep.
All right. All right, so guys, we'll see you next time. Chris Jones, hopefully we'll see you soon too.
Operator, get me Memphis, Tennessee. Lindor towards right center field. This one is back. It is.